Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to speak on behalf of the Greens on the matter of public importance on marriage equality today, and thank the member for Summerhill for putting this on the agenda and acknowledge the contributions of the members so far, and particularly the member for Sydney for his tireless efforts campaigning for marriage equality. It was over a decade ago that the member for Sydney and I first united in our campaign to campaign for marriage equality, and it is wonderful that we now find ourselves in this place. It's so close to seeing that a reality. I also would like to acknowledge that my Greens colleague Tamara Smith, for the member for Ballina, is also in the chamber, and was my Greens colleague for Balmain, Jamie Parker. Can I just put on the record the fact that last night something really amazing happened, and I want Hansard to record it. A gathering of people at Taylor Square that started with about a couple of hundred arriving half an hour before the advertised official proceedings were due to start, as the Equality campaign held a flag raising and a number of speeches and thank yous to people in the movement. That then transitioned into a march and dance down Oxford Street, by which stage there were thousands of people joining a community action against homophobia and Reclaim the Streets organised action, wandering down Oxford Street, dancing, hugging, singing and shouting out of the bars and into the streets, led by the wonderful members of the 78ers holding a banner that was walking down Oxford Street. And can I just say the honour and privilege to be standing next to those individual people that first marched down Oxford Street in '78 for LGBTIQ rights, to then be able to encourage them with their banner to turn around and look back up Oxford Street, to look at the entirety of Oxford Street blocked off by people with no cars, all chanting yes, was an absolutely wonderful, wonderful occasion to be a part of. I would like to give a massive shout out to the folks at Community Action Against Homophobia and Reclaim the Streets, who stood strong and said that they were aware and knew their community well, and that people would be gathering in their thousands on Oxford Street, and encouraged the Surrey Hills Local Area Command to pay attention to that gathering. Unfortunately, it did have to end up going to the Supreme Court for them to be able to exercise their right to be able to march and dance on the street, but it was a wonderful event. And can I just say, in concluding, we have done what we needed to do to get a massive yes vote, and now it is over to Canberra.
Right.